This is what I mean. This is all I have for dinner. Just small bowl, small serve, small spoon. This is another way to eat less carbs. Just have small bowls, small. This is dinner there. That's what we need. It's very processed, refined food. We'll put a bit of sugar-free ketchup on there. This is sugar-free. I just put a long sticker on there. And that's all you need. That's all you need. Didn't do any trains today, so that's all your carbs you need. Here we go. Brother, hey. She's not interested. She's doing keto.
She's chewing it.
She's like, any takers? No. Okay, there you go. That's all you need. Eat less, move more. That's the secret, isn't it? That'll make it. You're in a good mood after this, won't you? You'll feel sustained after this, wouldn't you? To the video. This is day 3. We're going to talk about nutrition in tomorrow's video. Today we're going to talk about the bike. Someone says, "Hey, Harley, I have more than $200. You know, I don't need a mountain bike. I want a road bike. I want to do some racing. I want a Tour de France level bike, and my budget is about 500 to 1,000 USD. What should I get?" This guy was like 11 foot 2. I just bought this Facebook Marketplace, not stolen, bought it from a school teacher, very nice chap, had a good yarn with it. And then we even dropped the fork out. He's like, check the fork, make sure you're happy with it. Really cool. Just a real cool guy. You know, was happy for me to drop the fork out and inspect it, and the fork was fine. You can see the fork has been replaced. It's not the OG colorway, but this fork is in fine condition. It comes with a Dura C24 wheel set, rims. It's still got a bit of life left in there. This cost me $800 Aussie. I packed it up, put it on the back of my bike trailer, and rode 20k home with it. And I just changed out the rear skewer to drop a bit of weight there. But it's Ultegra 10-speed, 6700 group set, Dura C24 wheels, in decent condition. I'll have to rebuild that rear hub. It's a bit notchy. The front one feels fantastic. The rims, we'll probably get about half life on there. You can tell by the groove when you feel it. If they're mint condition, they're flat. If they're well used, they've got a bit of a concave. It's got a slight concave. That's fine. The Cervelo R3, it's made in one of the factories that we make Pragma frames in. So essentially, the Pragma glycogen, the Pragma balls deep, is the R5 version. The R3 is a little bit more taller head tube, a little bit shorter top tube, a bit more relaxed. So the R5, the balls deep, the glycogen, a bit more race. These frames are right nice. So it's got BB right, and one Achilles heel with these bikes is these used to pop off, or they do pop off. Pretty much all Cervelos are going to break there. It pops off, and you have to rebuild them back in properly. Other than that, they're a pretty good bike. 27.2 seat post, plenty of seat. Got a little bit of seat post left in there, and so plenty of length in that seat post there. It's not DR2 compatible, hence the price as well. It had a little bit of a rub mark under here, but otherwise, just a bit of normal wear and tear for the era. So 2011, 2012. But there you go. So that's for $800 Australian. How much is $800 Aussie where you live? How much does it weigh with no pedals? It was 7.08 kilos. And I changed it. It'll be under 7 once I change the quick releases. Then add some pedals to it. I'm not going to put the wind space hypers on this because it will make it too light. It'll be illegal then. And so there you go. But this is just stock. And what will we change out? We'll change out my preferred saddle and seat post, Thompson. Just a bit more micro adjustment there. That's going to be pretty heavy. We'll weigh that in a second. That's going to be a heavy one, so we'll drop grams under there. Pedal wise, just to show you the budget here. We cater for all budgets. I'm not here about just splash and bling all over my channel. I mean, I've got my own bike brand, but this is where I'm trying to be fair and real and just show people who can't afford one of my bikes or whatever, what you can do, what you can get just as good. These are Cervelos, just as good as a Pragma, if not, similar, just as good. The BB Right's a bit of a head fuck sometimes though, but excuse the French. These pedals, got them for $20. The XTR, I'm gonna have to, is there a spider on there? The spiders and dirt came free, $20. The guy wanted $80 for them. And I was like, bro, come on man, $80. He's like, all right, mate. I showed him the axle slot. Now these can actually fail on you. So I'm gonna pull these pedals apart, strip them out, rebuild them, and put some pebbles in there if there's any missing bearings. Put a couple of pebbles in there. Should be this rust here looks like it might be rounded out there. So yeah, $20, fair go. I can use it for spares if they are a total disaster. And then we'll put this seat post out and weigh it. But there you go. I'm just letting you know what you can get. If you want to put a stages power meter on there, you probably have to pop these cranks out and put a different bottom bracket Shimano in there or whatever it is. This is a rotor. It's got compact on it, ready to roll. So let's put some different seat on there, and we're going to take it for a test spin and let you know. But there you go, just letting you know, these bikes are sick, man. This is like poor man's Pragma. You know, I shouldn't even say that. That's not very nice to say that. But you know, these bikes are out there. You know, would you go out there and buy any carbon bike secondhand? No, you wouldn't. You should always drop the fork out. You know, always inspect the fork, make sure it's mint condition. This bike is in pretty good condition. You know, it's in good condition for the era. It hasn't been thrashed by some 20-year-old rich kid and abused and used. It's got a few wear and tear, but it's still got plenty of life left. I got to ride it as well, test ride it around the block, and it's still got plenty of stiffness. Because these are a bit, Cervelo bike can be, some of the early ones a bit notorious for getting flex in the frame over time. But this is a more modern era. We didn't really happen to this as much. But yeah, just letting you know what you can get for your money. What do you reckon? $800 Aussie? Did I get ripped or what? I reckon it's a pretty fair deal. Let's weigh this seat post and see how much grams we can save. Straight up. All right, let's go. And we'll use put a Brighton 330 on there. Head unit. This Samsung camera's not really focusing too well, is it? This is a Thompson post. So we've got 424. So we definitely shaved some grams there. That's a cut down seat post, 424. Let's see much this stock. Okay, this is a stock post. It's 604. So we're going to save. So that's 6. That's almost as long as me. That's a long post. 600 grams. So we've saved 175 grams just by switching out the seat. And this is not even a lightweight seat. I could put a carbon $30 AliExpress in there, save even more grams. But this is a seat I do like. I have good record with this one. So save 175 grams there. Wow, these are pretty light bikes for the money, isn't it? This would be lighter than the current Cervelo S5 out of the box, as is. Pretty amazing. Looking in here, looks alright. Bit of wear and tear, no cracks. But again, if you ever get a crack in a seat post around there, like here, sometimes you get like a little crack through here, it's not going to fail. You know what I mean? Like if it had a little hairline through there, it's not going to be an issue. Same with the side. It's not just going to, it's not going to explode. And if you got cracks through here and through there, that would be an issue. But otherwise, it's fine. Another thing as well, when you're buying a second-hand bike, make sure this bolt isn't rounded. Because if it's rounded, you have to drill it out. It's a real pain in the butt. All right. So be careful if you buy a second-hand bike. Make sure it's not rounded from some person. What's going on here? Is there any EPO down there? Bit of test, a few ampules. Looks all right. The weight we got there, 6.83, 6,830 grams. So that's with the new seat post in there. We change that as a quick loose. Obviously, we don't have any pedals on here. But this is, walk into any bike shop with a set of scales. I'll probably kick you out if you do that. But, just hypothetically, if you did, and just weigh bikes, and how much would you have to spend? This is a 56 centimeter bike. How much would you have to spend in 2020 to get a bike that's 6.83 kilos, no pedals, in a size 56? How much money would you have to spend? Let me know down below. I'm just saying. Crazy. Brothers have a little sniff here. Almost as long, almost as thick. These bikes, this is... Look at Broiler. You see him in that little face?
Yeah.
A little photobomb puss. Yeah, these Cervelos. Now, this is a super light bike and that's all well and good, but these things break so easy. A 6.8 kilo bike is not doable, alright? So, often there's this, I don't recommend, if you're new to road cycling, getting a bike under 7 kilos. It's not going to be durable. I would say, 8